Today on Girl Chat, it's Friday. Plus, Gordon Ramsay is watching what he eats for his wife.
Do it!
And a Hotline Bling surprise, Lonnie's Claw Some Hell, the real claw. Then, the talented Jacob Latimore is here. The Real starts now.
This is our
Friday, everybody. Who is ready for some girl chat?
Yes.
I am. Born ready. All right. It is my favorite day of the week because here at The Real, we start our weekend celebration early with all of you. That's right. It's not Friday. It's Friday. And of course, babes, what's Friday without a cocktail? This Friday drink is a Kiwi Delight Martini. It's a mix of ripe kiwi, Saint Germain, simple syrup, a splash of Cub soda, and some sparkling wine. For the complete deets on our recipe, it's mocktail version, head on over to thereal.com. Cheers, ladies. Cheers.
Cheers.
It looks so pretty.
I know, right?
Ooh, I love it. So pretty.
So pretty.
Ooh, it's tart.
Okay, now first up.
I think I got the mocktail.
Really?
We'll spike yours up. First up, today is National Wear Red Day, which is meant to raise awareness about cardiovascular disease and save lives.
Amen. Love that.
In honor of the day, we're all wearing touches of red to show our support. You ladies look beautiful. And Adrienne, I hear that you're actually going to be participating in a special event coming up.
I am. I'm so excited about this, Jeannie. I'll actually be walking and emceeing the American Heart Association's Red Dress Fashion Show, February 8th in New York City. Now, the event reminds women of the need to protect their heart health, inspiring them to make a change because cardiovascular disease causes 1 in 3 deaths among women each year, more than all cancers combined. That's so scary. The good news is that 80% of cardiovascular disease, including stroke, may be preventable with education and lifestyle change. So we can make a difference. The most important action you can take to prevent heart disease is to know your numbers. Know your numbers, including cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, and body mass index. Being informed can actually change your lives.
Yes.
So crazy. So for more information on ways to learn your numbers, visit goredforwomen.org.
So awesome.
Super excited. You actually walked in it last year.
You're going to have so much fun. It's such an empowering event. And the women that all come together, and they all, you walk if you have personal
killed
skills.
it last year.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gorgeous.
I was actually backstage with Katie Holmes last year, and we all took pictures together, and every single person shared their personal story. So I'm so proud of you. You're going to be radiant.
Thank you. My grandmother actually passed away from heart disease, so this means a lot. My Papa Joe actually has 4 stents in his heart, so hearts in our family is like a big thing. We take care of ourselves, and it's important to just spread the word and get people out there to know their numbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of being healthy, a new exercise trend has some women literally sweating the idea of getting married. Women who have a feeling that their man might pop the question soon are getting into quote proposal shape.
Oh, Lord.
So that they'll look extra fit when their man gets down on one knee. Now, ladies, are you doing extra yoga sessions? They're doing extra yoga sessions to the day to cut back on alcohol, even going to boot camps so that they'll look cute on their gram when the proposal picture and the videos happen. So, ladies, do you think this is being too, presumptuous, or is it just being prepared? Yeah,
Why not just do it for yourself? Why do it for the gram and for your soon-to-be whatever fiance? Because what if he doesn't propose? Then what are you going to do? Are you going to gain all the weight back?
You'll be in really good shape for the next guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I will say is this. I have got to be honest. I got in like the best shape when I was getting married.
Yeah.
Right.
I really had something to focus on. So honestly, whatever motivates you, but it's about being healthy. It's about doing your like
as long as you stay motivated.
Yes.
That's the
As
only
long as
thing.
which I did
Exactly.
not.
Pre or post getting snatched, you should stay snatched.
Yes, I like that idea
Right?
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or it's like when I go out on tour, I get in shape because you have to be in shape when you're
Yes.
getting on planes and you're traveling and late nights. So I think it depends on, it's an event. Whatever that special event is, if it gets you motivated, I don't see a problem with it.
Because so many people have things. They'll be like, oh, I'm going on vacation. I want to look amazing.
But how do you even know when your guy is going to propose to you?
Well, put it in your mind so it'll get you to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't. Well, the one time I thought Adam was going to propose, it didn't work out that way.
What happened?
What do you mean?
So Adam had planned a trip to Ireland, right? Ireland is so beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, we've been dating for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There are beautiful castles. The scenery is great. It's very romantic.
Yeah.
So every single time he would bend down, to pick up something or get something out of his bag, I swear to God, you guys, my heart would drop. I really thought that he was gonna propose, and he didn't. So, on the flight back, you guys, I cried for almost...
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I cried for almost like 10 hours. For the first 4 hours, Adam was like, is everything okay?
Oh, but wait, you were crying and he was sitting next to you?
Yeah, but I just blamed it on the fact that I was watching like a really sad movie.
Oh my gosh,
So then the next like 5 hours, I still kept crying, and he was like, okay, wait a minute, something is really going on. And that's when I said, babe, I thought you were gonna ask me to marry you. And he was like, oh man. And then we broke up the next year, and then the year after that, he asked me to marry him. So it all worked out eventually. But
clearly, but
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Okay, I have to be honest.
But were you in shape, though, when you was in Ireland? Was you doing all of that?
I was in shape,
Okay.
Lonnie,
Okay.
because I was in shape for myself.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. Yeah,
Were you embarrassed?
I wasn't embarrassed, you guys. I was just sad, and I remember calling my sister, really upset. But you know what? Things happen for a reason.
But that was before the gram, though. That was before Instagram and
But I
Twitter
still
and
wouldn't
stuff
do it
like
for the
that.
gram, though.
But some people, but some women feel really bad, like, because, you get likes
You get
and
pressure
well,
to make sure
that
everything's
pressure
perfect.
and stuff.
But I will say, this is a real life story. I just didn't
is.
think it would happen to my friend. But I have a lot of friends where they've been with a guy for a long time. Then they're about to go do something momentous, like he's taking me hot air balloon for the first time. Or they're
Right.
going somewhere far and exotic. And she is sitting there thinking, oh my God, Jeannie, it's the one. This is going to happen. What should I wear? And I'm sitting there like, girl, don't be let hanging. I don't want to build your dreams up because you might be crying on the plane home with him.
And then when he did ask me,
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for it. And guess what, Lonnie? I was still in the best shape of my life.
Okay. There you go.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, good for you. Boo, boo, boo.
I love you.
love you,
Speaking of keeping things in shape, one Australian husband didn't care for the shape his wife was leaving their bathroom in. So he decided to take matters into his own hands by writing her a letter. He posted the letter on their bathroom mirror, listing new bathroom rules she needed to abide by. For example, he said that bath towels, quote, belong on hooks, not on the floor. He also said, quote, contrary to your belief, that flush is the term describing a winning hand in poker. Flush is also a plumbing term. Look it up. Practice it.
Ew.
Right? Ew.
Nasty.
And finally, when it comes to his deodorant, he said 3 words. Use your own. Ew.
This is a really toxic relationship.
Yeah, he sounds like he's the one that has the problem.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
ladies, do you think a dirty bathroom could lead to a messy marriage, though, eh?
I think she's nasty. I'm sorry. She's just nasty. What kind of woman puts her towels on the floor, doesn't flush the toilet? When a man has to tell you to flush the toilet, that is just nasty.
I know, but can he say it to her face, though?
I think, when it comes
Like,
to this
Clearly,
story,
I'm
you have to
assuming
write
that
a
they've
letter.
already probably had this discussion face to
fact-
face. This probably seems like an ongoing issue. I don't think this happens one time and your man writes
Yes,
you a
but
40-page novel.
Yes,
But I don't know. I'd feel like a child.
Either
I'd
way,
be like, no, you're my husband,
You
not
act
my
like
father.
a child, you get treated like a child.
Okay, but
No, but I'm
that's
with you.
rude.
That's a deal breaker for me.
Yep.
Somebody who's got a nasty bathroom or bathroom habits.
Yeah.
Like, and girls, let's be honest. As we all use different restrooms, sometimes I know you ladies have been in some women's restrooms where we're like, were you raised by pigs?
Yes,
What is
so
going
disgusting.
on? So I understand, not that he's going about it the right way, but let's just look at the fact of the matter, right? If you're a messy bathroom keeper, I don't think you should exist in a relationship if you can't take care of yourself. Why are you trying to take care of another person? You know what I mean? That's
You
rude.
just don't like the way he went about it.
yes. To me, I would rather him handle the situation more maturely.
It's
like, for
passive-aggressive.
me, yes, it's passive aggressive, and I don't like that at all. I would actually mess up the bathroom even more if I saw the letter like that. I would be like, okay, you obviously have an issue. Let's talk about it face to face, and maybe I'll try to, fix it. But who knows? I don't know how long they've had.
This
or
is
how many
another
times they've
reason
had
why I'm single, okay? Because I can leave my bathroom any way I want. If the towels want to be, if I want to be unflushed, if I want to go naked, if I lose my deodorant, it's just a beautiful life to be single.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that it's not good to be married, but this is just another example. I mean, why can't he talk to his wife? That's what I'm
saying.
interested in.
Yeah, this is a question of compatibility. Once again, I always say this: marry someone that you're compatible with, and I think it doesn't have to do anything with they had to have lived together before. Like, I've never lived with Tamara, but I know she's not a sucia out here not flushing the toilet. And I know she's not dirty, but I think, how do you marry someone that you don't know these things about?
Or that you can't tell them in their face.
Yeah,
That's
both. They
it.
obviously have a communication issue. They obviously have an issue with the sense of like, no, like.
And it's the way he's saying it.
Well,
How
but
did
you
they
know what?
know this,
But
though?
here's a solution, though. Okay?
What?
Hire a cleaning person. Why don't you do that? Or maybe you clean up or something. I mean, no, I'm saying if it's a marriage, okay, I'm not
You gotta
married, but I'm
compromise.
saying you have
Gotta
to
figure out
compromise.
something.
Find a solution to help, because maybe she's doing something to keep him. It's not cleaning, but it's something else.
Okay. I hear you, Aid, but there are some legit people who grow into adults not doing some of the basics you should know to do after you've used the restroom. Like, I have girlfriends coming over and staying at my house sometimes, and some of my girls don't even know to clean their hair out of the drain after they take a shower.
Ew.
You know what I mean? Like when our hair falls and we have long hair.
Or
But
using someone else's brush and you don't
y'all.
take the hair out.
Wait a minute. Did he know what he was getting into in the first place?
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of the
Not
times.
always.
You don't know
live
your
with her.
girlfriends, but you obviously know the way
But
they...
I'd know if my man was nasty, I would go and visit his house. Do you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I would use his bathroom.
Or I do what I do with my girlfriends. I clean up all the hair. I bring that fur ball out. I throw it in the toilet so they can see it float. And I go, look what you did. Look at this.
Yes.
And they go, dang, I didn't know. But you have to, I always think in a friendship, you got to be the real one before the world tries to be a real one.
Yeah,
too.
that's
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
That's, yes.
Like,
that
you don't
is-
want somebody else shaming your friend.
Me and Tam are in the same place saying, how did you not know this? How did you marry someone and not know that she's incredibly messy, that she doesn't flush the toilet?
But a lot of times, you know how people can act a certain way until they get that ring, and maybe she was clean, and then once that ring happened, it all came out. That happens. People can front all the way. I know people still front. You don't really know them. That's why you have to really have discernment. You need a friend like Tamara that can look at their eyes and go, no.
Okay, so I
right.
say do a pop-up. If you are dating someone for a certain amount of time, pop up on them when they don't expect it at their home and say, I'm doing a bathroom break. Thank you very much. Are you dirty or not? Yep, that's the way to find out.
Oh my gosh. From the bathroom to the classroom, a new class being offered by Yale University is already being called the most popular class in the school's history. And guess what? The subject is happiness. The class, officially called Psychology and the Good Life, aims to teach students how to lead a happier, more satisfying life by focusing on positive psychology and behavioral change. The course's professor, Dr. Lori Santos, thinks that so many students are interested in the class because in high school, they had to deprioritize their happiness in order to gain admission to the school. So ladies, do you think that the secret to happiness can be found in a classroom?
Can you imagine getting an F in this course?
That would be so terrible.
That would suck.
But I
know.
actually think this is really great. And obviously, people that go to Ivy League schools have worked incredibly hard to get there. But at the end of the day, you realize you can have degrees, you can have every title in the world, you could have money, you could have the most successful practice, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
But none of that gets you happiness. And I think the fact that they're showing that this is a priority in life is incredibly important. I think it shows them that, yes, you can be able to know physics up and down, but do you know how to be happy?
Well, I mean, people usually describe me as a very happy person. And they would always ask, why are you so happy? And actually, you guys, it's really simple. It's because I choose to be. It doesn't mean I do not have struggles. It doesn't mean I don't have bad days. I just don't let my circumstances define me.
Yeah.
But you have to work hard at it. And you just have to choose it, you know?
Yeah.
I find happiness in different things. I don't think you have to take a class for it. I don't think it can be taught. I always say about comedy, you can't really teach comedy. Even though they try to teach comedy classes, it's just something that's in you. But there are things around you that you can find happiness. Find happiness at a church. Find happiness in your family. Find happiness by going on a vacation or reading.
Or even at that drink at the end of the day.
Friday with a nice drink is happiness.
It happens.
A nice drink.
No,
you
but
know?
I think what you're saying is something I find that elders have who are truly happy have, which is just a simplicity in being thankful. Happiness has to come with one ingredient, being grateful. And I learned this when I had a friend a few years ago. She was on her deathbed, so she has passed. But as she was leading up to this death, she started keeping a journal. And every morning she would wake up and she would just write down one thing that she was looking forward to in that day. And then before she went to bed, she would write down one thing that was an unexpected surprise that happened for her. Could have been a visit, could have been a word, could have been a funny joke on a TV show. Wow. But in that, whenever she felt down, she just flipped through the pages of that book. And to this day, I kept her book and I continued that tradition for the last 6 years. Yes. Greatest practice.
One benefit of being a celebrity chef is that you get to eat a lot of amazing food. But it can also make life harder if you're trying to lose weight. Hell's Kitchen star and foul-mouthed chef Gordon Ramsay recently debuted a new, slimmer look, having lost a whopping 60 pounds, you guys.
That is
I love
amazing.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
I love this show.
Ramsay admitted that the reason he decided to lose the weight is because he was scared his wife was actually going to leave him if he didn't. Yes. Ramsay said that long hours, not eating properly, and constant snacking led to his weight gain. And when his fit wife, Tana, told him that he was getting fat, Ramsay knew he had to either shape up or ship out. So, ladies, would you ever make a dramatic physical change like that for your partner?
This seems a little extreme.
Yes.
Like walking up to someone and being like, yo, you getting fat. Like that, come on. I'm not going to be feeling that. But I will say this. I think it's always like you say, like the way you say it, it's not what you say.
Yeah.
I think if you were ever concerned about your spouse's health, speak up and say something. I think you absolutely should, especially when their health is in danger. And then at that point, if she's in such great physical shape, why not make it a team effort? Why not be like, babe, you know, I take all these classes. Why don't you join me? Why don't I train you? I think that's dope when you make it a partnership for both of you to get healthy.
Right, yeah.
60 pounds is that's not easy to lose.
30 pounds. I'm trying to lose another 30, and it is hard. So I commend 60. Oh, shoot. But guys lose weight faster than women.
Yes. So not fair. My situation is a little bit different. My husband and I did make a pact with each other because I know guys are visual, you know, and we made a pact to not let ourselves go per se.
Okay.
But my husband likes me a little on the thicker side.
Okay.
He really does. But my thing is I don't feel my greatest when I'm that way because I want to be authentic to myself.
Yeah.
And so I do it for myself. And when I'm happy, everyone else, you know, is happy. I recently had a checkup. I'm 39 years old, and this one was it was a wake-up call. And I thought I was fine, but my cholesterol was really high. People who actually have strokes are usually around the level of 200. I was a 210.
What?
Yes. I learned that cholesterol is genetic in my family. My sugars, I was like, I don't sit there and eat candy all day, but I was actually pre-diabetic for my sugars. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? I want to live. Yes. So I made a choice to change my lifestyle.
Yes.
I always
Yep.
say I didn't go on a diet. I changed my lifestyle,
Love
it.
my eating habits.
Yep.
And I feel the best I have ever felt, you know,
It's very
in
important
my
to go
life.
to the doctors. Those numbers, just like she said at the
gotta know
first, it's
them.
very important because those numbers will wake you up. And I'm
Yes.
glad it's waking you up.
Yes,
It woke
and
me
I'm
up
happy.
too.
Today's guest has been in the entertainment industry for over 10 years, and he's only 21 years old.
Wow.
He's a singer and an actor who stars in the new hit Showtime series, The Chi, which was just renewed for a second season. Please welcome Jacob Latimore. Welcome to the show.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
We
That's
are
what's
so
up.
excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here.
Now-
Let's cheers to Friday.
Yes.
All right, I just turned 21 last year in August, so this is
Yeah, we
this
got
is
it.
lit. This is lit.
It only
All
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah.
Now, before you started acting, you were actually making music as a singer.
Yeah.
What is your first memory singing?
My first memory, I was on stage with my father and my uncles. They form a gospel quartet, the Latimore Brothers. But at the time, they were singing R&B music, so I tried to like get up on stage with them at like 6 years old, and like I just started performing. And they started seeing me doing my thing, but they had to carry me off, so I started crying. And then when I got a little older, they was like, you know what, we're gonna let you rock the stage. And when I did it, like the microphone was just way bigger than me, and I was just rocking the crowd, and that's when I started really taking on music.
That's awesome.
Like they say, you're only 21. You've already worked with some huge names like Kate Winslet, Will Smith, Forrest Whitaker. Have you ever fanned out with meeting one of the stars?
It was definitely Will.
Yeah.
Will just had me, you know.
So dope. Love it.
You know, it's real cool to just reach out to your idols, and when you expect like something from them, it's what you expect. You know, I felt like I've known him for a while, and we just really broke the ice
He's
with
super cool.
Yeah.
we did a
he's a
film
nice
called
guy.
Collateral Beauty, so yeah, it was dope. It was really dope.
All right.
Awesome.
Love
You
it.
once had a cop bust in on you while you were auditioning for a film?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
Yeah, I think Catherine Bigelow, we did this film called Detroit that came out last year.
Yes.
Yeah. And she wanted us to really like feel how they felt, you know, in that period of time in 1967. So we were auditioning. She had a cop that actually got casted in the movie come into the audition while we were singing the song, and like he put us on the wall, patting us down, and we were just like, what was going on? So it was a full-on improv audition. Probably
How
the
did you
craziest.
react?
I think I was on the wall and he was coming towards me, and I'm just like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? And he was like, I heard y'all up singing. I heard a gunshots up here. Where's the gun? And I was like, man, we ain't got no gun up here. I said, the only person that got a gun in here is you. And that was my line. I was like, I hope I get this movie. So like, yeah, and we came out with it. Yeah.
So now you play a single father to a baby boy on the new hit Showtime series, The Chi. Congratulations. So is the
cute.
role preparing you for fatherhood right now?
Yes, it is. I mean, it just has to, because I mean, I'm not ready now. So, and I think it's really dope that people it's capturing that on screen right now, because like I don't even know how to make the baby stop crying. Like, you know, it's like he really loves his real parents. So it's dope to it's dope to see like, you know, me sort of just be fumbling with the baby on screen, and I wanted people to see that. I didn't want to be prepared for the role. So, I mean, but season 2, I may be a little more prepared.
All right, well, when you find yourself in a pickle, sometimes you may need a double dose of advice to see you through. Lucky for all of us, we've got the tried and true advice with 2 very different approaches from our Lonnie and Tam Tam team. Listen in, because this is sweet versus salty.
Hilarious.
That music.
Lord.
All right, Tamara and Lonnie,
Yes.
are you ready to hand out some of your sweet and salty advice?
Yeah.
All right, here it goes. Our story today comes from Tiana Merriweather in Auburn Hills, Michigan. She watches us on Fox 2. What's
All
up,
right,
Michigan? Here's her question. I've been with my boyfriend for a while now. We are completely in love, but lately I have been having issues with him and other girls. I've been catching him in sketchy situations, but he's always figured out how to talk himself out of them. Recently, I found out he's been texting with a girl whom he's had previous relations with. He tried to keep it secret until I confronted him about it. He told me it was personal information they were talking about. But I've noticed that what she's been sending him are things that are inappropriate for someone with a girlfriend. I want to trust that he's not sending back equally inappropriate things.
Of course.
But part of me doesn't know what to think. Do you think I should be worried or should I let it go? Tamara, what's your sweet take here?
Okay. All right. So a lot of the times when we are in love, we choose not to see the red flags. I say choose because deep down inside, you already know the truth. Okay? Which is actually why you are writing in today. We women have been given the gift of intuition. I always say that. With that said, sweetie, after reading the second line of this letter, I knew your so-called boyfriend was playing you and that this relationship is one-sided. He can talk all he wants, but his actions speak louder. When a man tells you who he is, believe him. Shame on him if he fools you once. Shame on you if he fools you twice. You deserve so much more, but you have to believe that for yourself. A man will treat you exactly how you let him. I say, get out of this relationship as fast as you can.
Yes. I'm with you all the way. Lonnie, what's your feeling on it?
You know, girl, you need to tell Community Penis that him and his side chick can go away. You don't need to be bothered with him. You need a new type of person, so get him out of your life fast. And that is what Tamara is saying, okay? And you know what? If you got any of his stuff, just throw it on out the window and say, oh, that's personal, and he'll get it, all right?
Friday is never complete without a nice cocktail to sip on, am I right, ladies? When that line is ringing, you know we're Hotline Bling and caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
I'm from Philadelphia. Look at my hair.
Oh, you look
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh my goodness. So you watch us on Fox 29. Why are you crying?
I didn't think I'd get emotional.
Oh.
I love you girls.
Oh, we love you.
Okay.
So what do you
I'm
do out
sorry.
there? What do you do out there?
Well, I'm a full-time mom and a full-time nursing student, and I work full-time as a surgical tech at a city hospital.
I love me
You
some
are a
nurses.
full-time human being. Oh my gosh.
So how do you balance it all with having a kid?
My mom and my dad are one of my biggest supporters. So anytime I need help with anything, picking the girls up, dropping them off. A lot of times I have to be to work at 7, so get the girls up, take them over to my mom's house. She'll put them on the bus and pick them up for me.
That's great.
So,
Wow.
That's awesome.
You know, you making me cry because
Lonnie.
I can feel that you work hard as a single mother.
Gosh.
Is there something we could do for you?
listen, I always need help with rent.
I hear that, girl. She's one of us, man.
Well, Andrea, we understand that money can be really tight for rent and bills, so hey, you know, I think we should help her out in a really big way.
Yes.
I agree.
There's no bigger opportunity to win cash on this show than the bold and brave, high-flying, cash grab extravaganza that is, dramatic pause, the real claw.
Okay. But Andrea,
All right.
there's just one problem. You're all the way in Pennsylvania, so we obviously can't make you face your fears in this challenge. So guess what? Someone has volunteered as tribute to take a dive into our bin of $50,000 on your behalf to conquer the real claw. And that person is our very own Lonnie Love.
That's right. Lonnie's gonna buckle up and defy gravity in our giant arcade-style claw game, where past contestants have clawed up to $2,850.
Yep.
And today, whatever cash Lonnie can grab,
No
you
pressure.
get to keep. You got this, Lonnie.
I'm doing this for you.
I know. And doesn't that feel so much more motivated now that you see her?
Yeah, I saw her and I heard your story, and I was raised by a single mother, so I understand what it's like. And we're gonna do this. Let me stop crying.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Here we go. All right. What is going through your mind right now as we're going to head on over there?
I just want to get it done. Okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's do the thing. Andrea and Lonnie, pay attention to this instruction video because here's how it's done. Roll it.
Welcome to the Real Claw. You will be strapped in and raised approximately 13 feet in the air. The Real Claw will move you over an 8-foot by 8-foot bin full of prizes. You will be lowered into the bin. You will have 3 seconds to grab as much loot as your arms and legs can hold. But hang on tight, you must drop your loot onto the target in order for it to count. Failure to do this will result in you going home with nothing. Good luck!
Okay, Lonnie, you are all hooked up and ready to go. Andrea is really counting on you to bring her home some bacon and help her pay for that rent. So, Lonnie, do you feel confident?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm doing this for you, Andrea, okay?
Okay, do you have any last words?
Can I have a drink after this?
No. Okay, so Lonnie, now it's the time, all right? Andrea, wish Lonnie luck.
Good luck, Lonnie. You got this. I'm so proud of you.
All right, you, Lonnie, you got this. Okay, you ready, Lonnie?
Yeah.
Nice knowing you. Raise her up. Go.
All right. If anything happens, can I have your Idris blanket?
Would you drop me?
Okay, no. All right. Remember, Lonnie, you only have 3 seconds, so hold on tight to the money.
Drop me.
Whatever cash you grab, Lonnie, you have to land in this landing zone right here. Okay? All right.
I've played it before.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
She's like, I normally give the instructions.
Okay.
Ready or not, Lonnie, everybody say it with me. 3, 2, 1, drop!
And we just finished counting all of her winnings. So, Andrea, are you ready to find out how much money Lonnie won for you?
Yes.
All right, let's get a little drum roll, please.
Okay, Andrea. Lonnie just won you $1,613.